Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your Twin Flame Journey Tarot reading for May 2019. I'm going to, I'm setting the intention to bring forth messages for joined twin flames, separated twin flames, and those of you who have not yet met your twin flame. That's my intention. Some of the readings, I haven't been able to pull all three scenarios through based on the cards that have come out, but I just want you to know that's my intention before the reading. So, Capricorn, on this side, this is where I'm going to read your energy. Now, because this is general, if you find that you feel you resonate more on this side and your twin flame over here, that's fine. You can swap it. Those of you who are single, if you find that you really resonate on one side or the other side of this reading, then you can assume that the other side of this reading is talking about your twin flame and giving you information about, what they're working on spiritually, what they're going through in their life journey right now, as well as what you're working on before you guys align, okay? I'm going to look at heart, mind, and soul, and then the energies playing out between you guys and any potential lessons unfolding in the month of May. So Capricorn, let's get started. I'm going to pull a card here to look at what's going on in the heart space of both you and your twin flame. Okay, so on your side, Capricorn, you're coming out as falsity, but this means many things. So let's see what's happening on the other side. Okay, solo journeys end. All right, what I see going on here, those of you who are connected, who are in a joined twin flame union, I feel like there's a desire to take things to the next level, to deepen the commitment, whatever that means for your relationship personally. And over here, Capricorn, either A, you're the one that's wanting to deepen the commitment, but you're holding these feelings back because you're afraid of rejection or of rocking the boat, or your twin flame is the one really desiring this deepening of commitment, but you are feeling some reservation and you're holding back and you're not being totally honest, like, hey, I'm not ready for this, or, I have a lot of reservation about this. It's kind of like, okay, yeah, just going with the flow to not rock the boat. So that could go either way. Now, those of you who are separated from your twin flame, I feel, based on these cards, that your twin flame may be in a committed relationship with somebody else, or may be seeing somebody else with that card. And over here, with falsity, I get the sense that you are not letting anybody know how that truly makes you feel, or you're really putting up a front to your twin flame about what they're doing. And we're going to pull more cards to see, but yeah, I just kind of feel like those of you who are separated twin flames, the twin flame may be involved in something else right now. And you, with the falsity, sorry, I'll mute that. Oh, man, the synchronicities, right? Here comes this big chime right after I finish my sentence, and I'm like, oh, let me mute that. Falsity. Let's pretend. Let's not say what we really think and what we really feel. Let's put the mute button on, right? Yeah, beautiful synchronicity from Spirit. Those of you who have yet to meet your twin flame, they're definitely feeling you and the absence of you in their life. Even though we've never met in this life yet, okay? They feel you. They're searching for you. And I don't get the sense that they're going to really settle down with anybody until you guys actually cross paths, because they're looking for a feeling within when they connect, and they haven't been able to find that with anybody else. But when they meet you, it's just there. And you, Capricorn, I feel some of you, just because of what you've been through in other relationships or how long you've been single, you're like now trying to lie to yourself. I don't have a twin flame, screw love, this, that, and the other, because you feel that same longing and pulling, and you're like, is this ever, am I ever going to fill this? Am I ever going to complete this? And yes, you will. Here's Spirit confirming that, okay? So let's take a look at what's going on in your mental space on both sides. Okay, so competition, jealousy, old flames. That makes a lot of sense with everything we've already just discussed. And over here, we have the Seven of Emotions, daydreams, indulgence, infatuation. So interesting that you guys are both showing as a 7, okay? And over here, Capricorn, those of you who are in a committed partnership with your twin flame, yeah, there's this energy once again of one person here really wants to solidify things, deepen the commitment somehow, some way, all right? And those of you who are separated, yeah, this right here, you are feeling a lot of jealousy and competition about this, and I'm going to say karmic, all right? The karmic that's in your twin flame's life, because you feel like, you know, your twin flame isn't even noticing you or dealing with you. They're all caught up in this other person. But with this card, Seven of Emotions, it's not like this deep love connection. It's an infatuation that's going to dissipate, okay? So let's pull some cards. Sorry, those of you who are single and have not met your twin flame, I feel for you, Capricorn, you have maybe some emotional baggage that you still need to work on a little bit, and that's like where you're at on your journey right now. And over here, your twin flame is just like trying to manifest this union. Even though you've never met, they know that their one is out there, and they're trying to manifest it so bad. And over here, Capricorn, you might actually be wondering if there's like some old flame that was supposed to be your twin flame, and I don't think so. You know, if there's any question in that, I don't think you've met that person yet, and they're really trying to manifest you, but you need to work out a little bit of emotional baggage. So let's see what's going on at a soul level. Okay, Ascension symptoms. You're really awakening here, Capricorn. And on the other side, ego death. So is your twin flame. So those of you who have not met yet, I just have to say this. Spirit is really preparing the two of you so that when you guys come together, you guys don't have to go through all this weird, crazy energy purging. Like, you're doing that prior to the union of the twin flame, all right? Which leads me to believe that you and this twin flame have a much higher purpose in your union, and it's spiritual work, a spiritual mission. And this, you know, what's depicted in both cards is similar imagery. Over on your side, Ascension symptoms, you are really awakening to deep truths about yourself, Capricorn. And the twin flame, the ego is getting shattered, all right? So those of you who haven't met yet, when you guys come together, this is like full-blown awakened union. It's beautiful. Those of you who are separated, this relationship that your twin flame is in, this is going to shatter their ego, okay? Whatever happens here is the catalyst to help begin to awaken them and shatter all that programming, all that ego that, you know, really distorted this union. And so this is not going to last, obviously, who they're with. But the reason why they are in this relationship is to break their ego, all right? For you, I feel we are getting much more genuine with ourselves. And Capricorn, you're having some sort of spiritual awakening in May. I'm sorry, with Ascension symptoms showing up. And with that, you may be feeling headaches, sick in your stomach, like you have a flu or a cold, but you don't. Those are just your physical reactions to the shifting of energy and the higher vibration that you're coming into, all right? And as what I feel for you is like there's emotional baggage you've got to purge out of you, out of your energy field, and that's what's happening. Over here, your twin flame, ego death, like they've got a lot of work to do in that area. That's why we're separated right now, okay? And those of you in a union, I feel in May, there's kind of a joint spiritual awakening happening between you and twin flame. And it comes from this push and pull about somebody really desiring a deeper level of commitment and the other one kind of, I don't know. You guys are having some sort of awakening, and that's the catalyst to it, okay? Which essentially deepens the connection, okay? Naturally. So let's look at the energy that exists between the two of you. All right. Dependable, honesty. I like that. Trustworthy. So those of you that are joined to twin flame, other than one person kind of really wanting to like go to the next level somehow, it's a very beautiful connection, okay? And this coming out just solidifies that. Capricorn, if you're the one that wants to bring things deeper, but your twin is a little hesitant, here's Spirit saying, listen, pull back, trust the process, let it happen naturally, because you can trust this. Like, they're not holding out because there's another option for them. It's just in their vibration, they're not quite there yet. There's a little bit of ego death that must occur first, all right? And so you can trust. Now, if this goes the other way, where it's your twin who's trying to really deepen the commitment something, somehow, some way, I feel instead of kind of going back and forth and holding back, you should just go with it. You should just jump in. Spirit's saying, like, yeah, do this. Now, those of you who are separated twin flames, this right here is saying you've got to trust the process and the separation right now. Again, you have emotional baggage to heal. They have got to complete the karmic contract before you guys can have a true union. All right? So you've got to trust. And again, those twin flames who have yet to meet, your connection, to me, this is a confirmation that what the separated twin flames are going through, you guys will never encounter that. That's not part of your contract. You're more in alignment with the joined twin flames that I'm picking up, okay? That's the union that you guys immediately come into when you meet. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot and see what comes out there. Okay, so we have the Nine of Karmic Energy. So this is the union that is materially or physically motivated. That goes back to the karmic that I'm picking up on with the separated twin flames, okay? Twin flames who haven't met. This is the type of relationship you guys have often encountered. I think you more so than your twin. And that's why you have some emotional baggage to heal before we align to this. This, to me, doesn't apply to joined twin flames. This right here is exactly what applies to joined twin flames. This card, the Four of Twin Flames, is deepening the commitment, taking things to the next level, whatever that is. And here it is, the confirmation of that. But separated twin flames, Once your twin is finished with this karmic, this is what you guys move into when we have a reunion, okay? Those who have not yet met, this right here, it's like instantaneous. You guys are just like, I could see those twin flames that I'm picking up on that haven't met, that this one's really trying to manifest their twin. Once, you know, you're done with your work here, Spirit aligns you guys, I could see you meeting and like getting engaged in a month and being married within 3 to 4 months, okay? Like, that's how quick it is for you guys, just because the connection is there and you guys have experienced this kind of crappy relationship, and finally here we are, the real deal. So you seal it very quickly because there's just no question in your heart, in your mind, you know, where you belong once you meet that person. And separated, yep, once the karmic contract's finished, I feel the reunion is talking about this, just that we're in love, that's that, I'm yours till the end of time. And joined twin flames, I feel like the one who wants to deepen things is scared that it's more of this energy, and it's not. It's just one person isn't quite ready yet, but you'll get there, okay? Next card out is destruction. This is the destruction of this, okay? And man, those of you who are separated, the emotional baggage inside of you because of this type of energy, and maybe even the karmic that they're dealing with, it's like that's what must be purged out of you, okay? Those of you who are single, haven't met yet, I feel that that's what you're recovering from, okay? And those who are joined, the destruction to me is the previous version of the two of you and the union you shared. Here we go into this deeper connection, and it's just a whole nother level. Cosmic timing, it's all about timing regardless of separation, joined, or when it's time to meet. The deepening of the commitment is a natural process. The meeting and union of the twin flame is a natural process. The separation and the reunion is a very natural process. Cosmic timing, Spirit saying trust it, okay? Next we have the 10 of karmic energy. Yeah, this relationship your twin flame is in, those separated, it's a house of cards. I don't care what it looks like online. I don't care what your twin is saying. I don't care what mutual friends are relaying back to you. It is a house of cards. It is going to crumble. It's karmic, okay? There will be destruction. It's a matter of timing, even if they're engaged, even if they've gotten married, okay? It's karmic. It's gonna be destroyed in time. And what's the time about? You've got to complete the karmic contract. That's where your twin is at. That's what they're working on, okay? Let's move on. And now we have the feminine of twin flames showing up. And that is actually the last card. I thought there was going to be 7. Don't ask me why. Well, probably because you both got 7s out here. Listen, the feminine of twin flames has come out here. So I feel the feminine, which could be the female twin flame, or a male, the male twin, but he would be very in tune with his yin energies. That's the one who is awakened and aware of the twin flame union here. Whether we're together or we're separated, or even in the situation where we haven't met yet, there's one that is more positive of the fact that they exist within a twin flame union over the other one, okay? And for those who are separated, your twin has got to complete the karmic contract before they fully awaken to the union with you, okay? Those of you who are in existing relationships, this is a beautiful connection, but there's a little bit of ego work with your twin, and there's a little bit of emotional healing that needs to happen on your side. But as that process takes place, we do come into this, and the old version of us falls away. All right? And those of you who are single, yeah, I honestly feel, Capricorn, in the single scenario, your twin flame is more ready for you than you are for them. Even if you think, oh, I'm 100% ready, just based on this reading, unless you really resonate more on that side, I feel that they are more ready for you than you are for them. You are kind of going through an awakening here a bit in the month of May. And so when you guys do come together, it's just like love at first sight. Okay, so let's clarify these cards. Okay, well, those definitely wanted to fly out, and everything like flipped over. Whoa. Okay, how many is that? And look at it, is actually just enough, Capricorn. Nice. Okay, we have Karmic Flame Journey. Yep, those twin flames who are separated, your twin has got to fulfill this contract. Those of you in existing twin flame relationships, do not question things, even though, you know, the other twin isn't quite as in as the other. It's love. Like we're in it, but you know, it's a matter of timing to take the full plunge, whatever that means for you. And those of you who have not met the twin, know you are not destined to a lifetime of karmic journeys, okay? Soul consciousness, nice. And that comes out under the twin flames here, okay? Yeah, the commitment, the connection deepens when the soul consciousness is equal. There's a little bit of ego death going on over here and some awakening going on here. Once that's complete, this is where we're at. The commitment deepens. Or that's what happens. We wake up, the karmic contract's fulfilled. Now we're in soul consciousness equally, and we come back together, okay? And I like to point out that Karmic Flame Journey comes out under this karmic energy. Wow. Look at that. Man, Capricorn, those of you where your twin is with somebody else, don't sweat it. It is karmic. Like, they've got to fulfill that contract. You need to trust spirit on that. Because, wow. And look at the two cards. Oh my gosh. Look at the two cards that fell. Destruction, cosmic timing. It's all about timing. That connection is not going to last, okay? It's not. It's karmic. And the way that happened, whoa. That was, it's a matter of timing, Capricorn. Don't lose sleep. Don't cry. It's not going to last. It's karmic contract. Yep. Connection mistaken as twin flame. They're very confused. True self. Lessons. They're learning lessons about true self. That ego death with this karmic, okay? Whatever this karmic puts them through, like what I feel is initially it's like woohoo, and as they progress through the relationship, your twin is just going to have a huge disillusionment, and just like this karmic is going to put them through hell and back. That's all I got to say. And look at this. They're going to learn some accountability through this karmic, and boundaries. Yeah, so listen, Capricorn, those of you with in separation where your twin has gotten into a relationship with somebody else, as hard and painful as that has been for you, this karmic is doing you a huge favor. Trust me. They are going to put your twin through the ringer. And the reason for that is because your twin has got to shatter the ego and have a lot of subconscious programming rewritten and really start working from the heart space to come into soul consciousness. That only happens through destruction. We've got destruction right here, okay? So whatever happens in that connection, is in essence going to destroy your twin, but it's really to create an ego death so that your twin can emerge in a more soulful vibration. In that place, that's where we can reunite. But Capricorn, you've got to overcome the emotional baggage, the heartache and the hurt that this has caused you. And you've really got to trust the process and trust spirit that, you and your twin will be reunited once they have completed their work and you've completed your work. Now, those of you who are in an existing relationship, twin flame connection, what I see here is I see why one twin wants more of a commitment now. This to me, even though we're in a good place of love now, you guys have been through a lot together in this connection. And at this point, you want marriage. You want to live together. You want a really solid, deep commitment somehow, some way. It's like, I need that. So to be able to trust us going forward, to believe that you're being your true self, you're fully aware of your behavior and how you've impacted me. But listen, you've just got to trust the process, and don't question if this person is a twin or not. Like, if you know in your heart and your soul, but the way they behave sometimes upsets you and hurts you, it doesn't mean they're not your twin. They have some ego they've got to work on. And ego is a tricky thing. Over here, you've got to work on mending and healing, and also with boundaries, not tolerating, not putting up with, not keeping quiet for the sake of preventing conflict or rejection or not rocking the boat, all right? You've got to always be able to speak up, and if you can't speak up, put your boundaries up and say, you know what, until I get the respect, go. Boy, bye. Girl, bye. I'm not dealing with you until you respect me. And so there is a little bit of that going on, but ultimately, Capricorn, I don't feel like those who are joined twin flames have any real worry at this point. You guys have been through the worst, the hardest part, and now we're coming into the place of ego death, emotional healing, and taking accountability. So things really start shifting, and you guys really operate from soul consciousness opposed to the life lessons. And those of you who have not met yet, Capricorn, I feel more so on this side of the read, we are still healing from a karmic. Okay, it was very painful. We thought it was our twin flame, and it turned out to just be a huge blow up in our face and caused a great deal of heartache. And so that's where I feel you're at on your twin flame journey. If you have not met yet, and your twin flame over here, they're dreaming. They just, man, they want the union so bad. There's a little bit of ego involved that they're working on as well, but they're a very healthy person. They're in a good place. And man, they're trying to manifest. Like, they may listen to affirmations and things like that, trying to call you into their life because they just know, they feel it in their soul. They feel your existence, even if they can't figure it out or put their finger on it. Okay, so Capricorn, those are your messages for Twin Flame Journey for May 2019. I am wishing you guys all the very best. Take care.